you started.
Oh, this is epic.
Welcome to another show here at Cannabis Capital.
Oh yeah.
Right. Always on top. Returning as we like to talk. Medicinal mic, R33vo, they ain't gonna flop. Smoking and talking, they ain't gonna stop. Good hash and weed, been ready to drop. The fact that they soak it up with a mop. You know who we are, so don't you dare not.
Oh, you got a text.
I'll say it again, this is we like to talk.
Who texted and fucked up the whole intro, man?
Ladies
Bro
and
is
gentlemen,
gassing.
welcome. First of all, big props to Ton Tokes One right there with his every week a different rap.
That was a cold intro. I
You
like that.
got one clap from one person out there.
No,
Well,
out
thanks
in
for
the
filling.
universe, no, there's a lot of people.
So the universe is clapping for you right now, bro. Everybody, welcome
but now,
to the show.
hold on, sorry.
Yeah,
For the
fuck it.
person that texted, come on, man.
It's Anthony's mom. You gotta be cool. She calls every 45 minutes.
But as you can see, we're trying to do something very
Yeah,
professional.
He's not eating. He's not eating. Welcome to the show. We'd like to talk. We are really.
This is just gonna be the theme for today. We're just gonna all
This is
just
the
get
theme
phone
for the
calls.
day.
Should I put my phone on loud?
We'd like to talk a higher level of entertainment for the cannabis counterculture community. We are your hosts. This is the beautiful and talented Revo with 2 3s, if you don't know how to spell that. I am Medicinal Mike, stand-up comic, weed guy, and
Weed guy.
Weed guy. That's the show. We're having a flow vibe today because everybody thought it was a holiday, so they didn't know that we were going to be filming.
Well, it is. It's watermelon day.
Yes, today is Watermelon Day on the show. We're going to have a watermelon bomb. Are we going to be able to eat watermelon or just smoke out of it?
We're smoking out of a watermelon. I think. Can we eat the watermelon after we smoke it?
We can
Okay,
eat the
so
watermelon
that's in
after we
play.
smoke it.
We have watermelon weed. We got watermelon wax. I mean, I'll let Big Red. He's gonna get way more in depth, but it's
Let me
watermelon
tell you,
day.
If you like, share, and tag 3 people, we'll save a piece of watermelon for you.
I don't think that's logistically possible, but
We do want to thank all our plugs. First of all, thank you to Green America, who's going to be in today. Green America out in Paris, who put us on a giant billboard sometimes. So, like, if you're driving by and you don't see it right off Van Buren, just do another couple laps. You'll see us. We're in the rotation there.
yeah.
So, and it's a beautiful thing, and we appreciate them for it. They've got a big 710 event coming up. So if you're in the Paris area and you want to see the guy from American Idol, I don't know which one because they didn't put his face on the flyer, but his name is Corey something. He's going to be there. Green America will come in later to tell you.
Corey.
Don't forget, if you're in Missouri, the Grow, damn it, I messed this up. The Grow Trade Fest, it's one of the two. It's going to be in Missouri. It's at the end of August. I keep messing up the date. So it's the 20-something.
Yeah.
You come out there, I'll be there. There's going to be Uncle Stoner. There's going to be all kinds of cool people. But the 2 cellos were not available. So if you were coming to see the 2 cellos, not available.
Sorry, what happened to them?
Do you know who they are? They play like AC/DC on the cellos.
I don't know.
Oh man, look up 2 cellos if you ever get the chance. Also, we're gonna have on the show today Bishop International. Bishop is a legacy right there. He's also the owner and the proprietor of Hush pre-rolls. They are delicious. Make sure you try them. And we're gonna have Green America again, but we're gonna be talking today about legacy versus influencer. So now a lot of people don't know. They just assume that anybody who's, in the spotlight is considered an influencer. And I got asked by MGAM, did a big interview with me. And they said, do you consider yourself an influencer? And I was talking with Reeve about this. And the difference I'll tell you is influencers are very much out for themselves. I mean, it's cool that Jackie 420 or whoever the fuck can smoke a 22-gram dab and blast your shit all over the room with smoke. And I mean, there's a place for it. But legacy
right now.
people started out in the beginning, and we were here fighting for your rights. We were getting people out of jail that were locked up. Jeff Mazinski, 22 years for nonviolent cannabis offenses. We had children like Landon Riddle, and we would all, suffering from cancer, and we would all gather together and use our touring and entertainment and dates and everything, and we would pass RSO through like this underground green railroad to get these kids their medicine. So the difference is legacy people don't do it for themselves. We don't care if you like our Instagrams. We could give a shit.
So is a legacy is like an OG?
Yeah, like an OG, but we're still trying to make it. So OG's like kind of a retired.
Oh no! What you mean?
Triple OG. Like, oh, you were cool in 1946.
No. I gotta put my foot down on this. We have to normalize OGs still trying to survive. They still alive. They still trying to make it.
I always feel bad when they call. I feel old when they say that.
Nah, it just means you've been around the block.
Yeah, I've been around the block.
You've got wisdom.
I have wisdom. Listen to the words that are pouring out of my mouth. If you're spending all your time watching somebody do a 22-gram dab, watch what a kid like Landon Riddle can do with 22 grams of wax, you know, or 22 grams of RSO, because it will change your life. You know, when we started out, it was about getting comedians high and doing stupid stuff. But as soon as there was Adela Falk came up to me and said, you have an audience of 5.3 million back in the day before there was television.
It's before the internet. Yeah.
She said, what are you doing with that audience? And I wasn't doing anything, so I decided to take on that message, you know, and pass that forward. And there's a lot of people still doing it. There's Sharon Ware and her wife, beautiful couple, and they have this book of children that they'll flip through, and these are the kids we're helping. You know, we did this one takes this, and this is their progression. Then you get towards the back of the book, and these are the kids that we're helping that have passed. You know, and you watch that back of the book fill up higher than the front of the book, and you start thinking, I really don't care who's doing a 20-gram dab or, you know, how high somebody can get, you know, with a Sparklets bottle. Yeah. But we still do this because we love it. We don't get paid shit. We do it because we have a message, and we want you people to listen to us and have a good time while you're learning something, so it retains. Because it might not mean information that you need, you know, dealing with cancer or something, but you might bump into somebody 2-3 years from now, and that information will be pertinent into saving somebody's life, you know, or keeping them off painkillers or anything like that.
The real drugs.
The real drugs, yeah.
I just want to say real quick, I've never done a show on this amount of shrooms.
You are on a lot amount of shrooms.
Yeah, so I mean, it's interesting.
How is everything, do you actually see the background that is the green screen, or you just still see green screen?
I am the green screen. But yeah, I would just like to say before we go into the guests, to the people watching, life is a simulation that you can control. That's all. That's just my thought right now.
That's right. Make
it's a simulation. It's like it's a program, but it's in your control. You came here to handle this. I know this is completely off subject, but it's on my mind, man.
It's right on. Revo says one line, and the audience erupts in applause.
Hey, man.
I pour my heart out about children, and it's just a dead silence.
I'm just saying, man. We got to take back control of our own simulation.
No, this is true, man. Your life will go the way you want it to. If you pray every day, God give me patience, or universe, whoever you're praying to, all they're going to do is put you in the longest lines you can imagine until you figure it out on your own.
Facts.
Yep. Our first guest. Oh, wait. You know what? We have giveaways. Check this out. I forgot. So, Martin Archer, and we're not allowed to mention certain projects. He was on last week. He's the guy who did The Simpsons.
And by the way, if y'all weren't tuned in last week, I asked him if The Simpsons had time travelers that were affecting the script, and he got weird.
Got real weird.
Cool guy, but he got a little weird. He's like, I don't want to say no comment.
I don't know if I can talk about that. Which means they have a time traveling machine, is what he's telling us.
You can connect the dots.
If you want to know if you're going to build a time traveling machine, picture yourself coming to yourself right now, and if it doesn't show up, find different direction in your life. So these are giveaway stuff. Courtesy of 710 Formulations. Follow them on their Instagram. We had a big thing. Everybody followed and liked and all that stuff. I was going to do one giveaway because we got a whole bunch of stuff. But we had two really cool people that like put real effort in. Yeah. So our winner of our Martin Archer retailed at $40, but now worth millions because
man,
Martin.
Did they put the damn. Is that the king? Is that the Jelly King?
This is the Jelly King.
That's bad juju.
Come watch. This is all the glasses from China. You know, they've never even seen Martin Archer. They're just drawing the pictures on the side. I think that's Bart standing with the Jelly King. Right. But this is signed by Martin Archer, who's done Simpsons, Rick and Morty, which we couldn't say when he was here, but hopefully he doesn't get in trouble now.
Yeah.
And this is going out to Chad Boudreau in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And he shared a bunch, followed a bunch. Only a couple people did it right. You know, they would like, follow, but wouldn't share. They would tag 2 of their friends and not 3.
You miss a step, no deal.
And then we have this cool Martin Archer autographed, retailed at $8 initially, now worth $22.60, and it's only going up, dude. Only going up. And this is going.
True. It's like an NFT.
Right, this like an NFT, but it's real. You can hold it. You own this. Nobody else owns it.
Real life. NFT IRL.
A million other people have this tray if you live in between China and here, but this signature This
unique
signature
to that one.
is worth $18.63, which
No,
makes the value of the tray more, and that's Martin Archer, and that's going to the Real Smokestacks.
I like that.
And you know what he did to get this? He just said, "Hey, y'all, show love," and he put it on a thing and just like encouraged it. I'm like, man, that gets him a rolling tray right here.
Nice.
So, courtesy of 710 Formulations, make sure you check them out.
Shout out Martin Archer too.
And that, yeah, shout out to Martin Archer. Thank you, Martin. We
Yeah.
appreciate you letting us exploit you and autographing everything.
For sure.
He was really not tech savvy, you know, and he got real nervous being on
Yeah,
camera.
he didn't know it was about to be on video. He
Yeah.
thought this was like just a.
We told him it wasn't. We said, "Oh, streaming doesn't last. It just goes
Yeah.
out and it's gone."
We told him it was on NPR.
So many lies, so many lies. But we got him.
Yeah.
We got him, Martin Archer. Let's bring out our first guest. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great,
Are you
man.
good? You gonna start
Fantastic.
hugging on the guests and shit and getting all.
No, I'm cool, man. Let's respect it, unless they want it.
Our next guest hopefully put a condom on when he got here to the studio before he sat
Okay.
on the couch with Revo. Our next guest may want to check himself in a week to see if he's late. Welcome to the show, one of the original legacies, the owner of Hush. Welcome, the Bishop International. Where's he at, brother? Give him a round of applause for our 50 million at home.
OG Legacy Bishop. My God.
Just squeeze right
What's up,
in
man?
here, dog.
How is everybody?
Dude, how
What's
you doing,
up,
man?
bro?
Doing good, man. Hanging in there.
Good to see. Are you shaking? And
Yes,
I put a
sir.
jacket on.
You
You
know.
gotta shake my hand. Nobody wants to give you props in a jacket. And let me tell you too, if you're reading the Bus Magazine is based out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Some of my homies. You can see Bishop's beautiful mug right on the cover.
It's a dope cover.
How'd that happen?
Let's see. They hit me up to get involved. They wanted to do a editorial based on the launch of the new brand. You know, the comeback. So
And you don't. I'm assuming you don't mention the old brand.
nah.
Okay, so
nah.
we're not gonna. But let's just say, Bishop put the first like licensed commercial cannabis company into existence. I'll say, like, is that a way to put it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bishop's been around since day one, and somebody too that is a legacy. It's not an influencer. You see him, he's out there, he's everywhere. You're following him, but you're not following him because he's doing the biggest dabs. You're following him because he's educating you, he's teaching you, he's showing you a way of life, and he's got some of the best damn pre-rolls in the business.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's not a pre-roll though. So
No, this is actually. It's been a minute since I've rolled these backwoods. I've tried to just do only hemp.
I'm watching because I suck at them so
Yeah.
bad. I'm trying
Oh well,
to see.
I'm definitely not giving no tutorials on it, so y'all can
Nah,
just
this
scratch
is-
that
they're
part.
so
but
hot, they're so tricky,
as
man.
as
So flimsy.
an OG, you would think I could roll a little better,
Yeah.
but hey, I get them to where they
we only
smoke.
bought backwards because you got 9 blunts in one pack. Like you would split it open
Yeah.
and have a different kind of layered blunt as you
Yeah.
go through the whole thing. But I'm a Swisher Sweet kind of guy.
Yeah.
You a Swisher guy.
Dude, I love Swishers. OG smoke grape.
Oh.
Grape and fruit punch, dog.
I'm
That's what we
glad.
smoked
I'm
back in
glad
the
this
day.
fool's in between us right now. Man. You say some shit like that.
Bishop, you've been around how long now?
Well, legally, I guess we've
Legally,
been.
illegally, it's all the
Yeah.
same.
Traditionally, Prop 215, we introduced the brand to California back in like 2011, I think it was. I originally started in Colorado. I got a DOC from Oklahoma City back in '99.
Which is
I was
what?
selling.
For those that don't know.
Yeah, Department of Corrections. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We've all been there. That
unfortunately in Oklahoma, well, it's legal now. Everybody's been telling me, get your ass back, you know, because
You go to
everybody I
jail
know,
somewhere, you don't tend to go
they all
back.
have dispensaries now. But yeah, the saying used to be, you go to jail for a joint, in prison for a pound. In Oklahoma, they wouldn't mess around,
That's
you know.
crazy.
It's
That whole shit rhyme.
yeah. So yeah, I actually grew up here as a kid, and then back and forth between Oklahoma and here, and I spent some high school years there, and yeah. I'd have a pocket full of the old marbles and twist ups, but just it's just the good thing, like you said, I've always had a purpose behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it wasn't for anything else. Like back then, we didn't really know like the medicinal benefits of all the THC and the CBD and everything, but now we do. So you got to capitalize on that if you have a brand. Like we really got to help these people.
Yeah.
That's what I feel nowadays. They know it's medical, right?
Right.
They know it does wonderful things, but places like Las Vegas, they just focus on the
The
recreation.
fab and just blowing it out of control. They got Planet 13. It's the size of Caesar's
What do you think?
Palace.
What do you think of that stuff?
Well, when you go in there too, and you want to get something, recreational, it's $100 an eighth.
Yeah.
It's like, man, come on, guys.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
like
goofiest
they
shit in the
started
world.
paying. They started charging for parking as well.
I do.
What do you think of like award shows?
Honestly, I
opinion
don't
on
normally like to participate in them for the most part because it just always seems like there's a what do you call it?
spotlights?
Yeah, and it's a lot of see what I mean here? I didn't even get that twisted good. So,
That's-
See, this right here, this is like a commercial for why I don't smoke backwards.
right?
Oh,
You
right
got to
on
really
that.
put your heart and soul
Did
into
you
these.
get COVID at all? Are you vaccinated?
No.
Just all the okay.
Yeah.
I am, so we're
We're
good.
just
Yeah.
getting it all on the table.
He's wearing a
So-
condom though. He assured me he put that
Yeah.
on the door. So this
Put
is
the
gonna be
condom
the
on.
safest blunt you smoke.
You play bass?
No.
You don't play bass?
No.
You
What?
told me you were in Sublime.
No, you have a lot of bassist energy.
Oh.
Like-
Well, I guess I would if I learned how at an early age. Probably,
I don't see what
but,
I'm
yeah.
serious. Like I'm
Just-
dead ass serious.
You got bases.
I feel like because bassists are like the more like they don't say a lot. They're the type to just like swing first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel
That's
like
a bassist then. Yeah, I should have been then.
that's
Like-
kind of the legacy versus influencer. Like the influencers are a lot of times the guitar guys because they want to be front center. They trying to be, you know what I'm
Legacy
saying?
people hate influencers. They don't talk about it because they don't want you talking shit on your
Yeah.
$4.3 million booby page, you know. But like I can't stand influencers. I hate them with a passion.
I could tell.
With a passion.
Yeah, I can definitely feel
and
that.
You should hate influencers.
I don't think you
if
should
you
hate
take
them.
Instagram away and you don't have a career anymore, what the hell were you
But
doing
listen,
in the first
but
place?
listen, if you hate somebody, you're still giving them power. You know, the best thing you could do is just act like they don't exist. But by hating them,
I
you're
do
giving
that
them
for fun.
hella
There's
energy.
Nothing better in life than ignoring an
Yeah,
influencer.
just
Tell me
ignore
you
them,
don't
man.
have
Let them do their
these
thing
punk
on their
kids that
own
are coming up
stuff.
to you going, "Hey, can I get 15 free shirts? I'm
Right,
giving them away
yeah,
on my
they-
YouTube channel."
Yeah.
Yeah, they want all the swag, like sponsor me, you know, on the daily. I actually have some comedians come by tomorrow, though. We set up an appointment to talk about some little skits and stuff, you know. So, yeah, it's the influencer thing. It's a double-edged sword, you know, because before with the other brand, I used it to publicize the brand and get the name out there.
Right.
Now I just don't really have any interest for them unless they have the same message as I do, and you know.
Well, then half their fans are from fucking Sri Lanka. Like, they're not real people.
Yeah, you
I'll
really
go
gotta-
check. I'd look in your shit, and I'm like, one post, 400 following,
We know
0
when you buy
followers.
guys.
And we're going through the digital book burning right now. You know, they're like censoring all kinds of stuff online. They're not,
Yeah.
you know, they're not letting things out.
Oh,
that,
I
you know,
know,
like
bro. Trust
it
me,
doesn't
I know.
matter, you know, if it's true or not. We used to be at a point where you could talk and say you had like purple unicorns
Yeah.
in your warehouse, and you know, like who gave a shit?
But
you
now,
know,
if you even say the word vaccine with any type of negative,
You-
like they'll shut down your
yeah,
page.
you
they'll
gotta
put the
say
little
V.
thing
You
in.
gotta say V. You can't
Sorry,
even.
we shouldn't even have said it on here. My
Yeah.
bad.
Hey, I'll tell you,
Plastine.
I got vaccinated because
Plastine.
I'm a comic and I work in front of crowds
Yeah.
of sneezing, nasty people.
I couldn't care less whether people do or not. Like that's not even what I'm saying.
Have you seen
It's
where
the
they're
fact that the
scanning-
social
they
media.
scan their arm and the arm's beeping and
I don't even
shit?
care. I don't even want to get into conspiracies because it's.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. It's the Silicon Valley guys. They
Well-
do not like this talk.
And that's why they shut my page down, because I've gone through all the steps. I've created pamphlets, like educational pamphlets on how they're
Yeah.
like basically pushing us into a medical tyranny,
Mhm.
you know, and like this is like in the end of the day, this is actually a spiritual warfare, you know, and it's whether you guys believe about, you know, the higher powers or not, they do, and the people that are in charge are the ones that are ruling things.
Oh
and-
yeah, let's get deep
You know,
on them.
so-
I like this.
you know, so yeah, so I mean that's basically my whole movement right now. Hush, it actually stands for Help Us Save Humanity. You know, we're
Nice.
doing a hashtag
Oh,
movement
that's
with
sick.
that. So we don't have like a foundation or anything, but I just want to do, like you said, you know, I just rather be just, you know, just the hashtag movement. There doesn't have to be no fame or legacy.
Right,
It's just
right.
we're doing what we need to
Help
do.
one person
right?
and it
It's-
was worth it.
And then you end up becoming an influencer because you're just doing what you do. You know, it's not like I'm gonna stick ketchup up my nose and in my armpits and, you know, set my ass on fire and then, you know, just hope get all these views, go viral, you know. And
Yeah.
it's crazy because you see people jumping off roofs, breaking their backs and all kinds of things.
I'm not
you know.
jumping off a roof.
The
So-
things we do for
so-
TikTok.
So you gotta be, if you're gonna be an influencer, stand behind what you're influencing, you know, and really try to touch the people, especially
Yeah.
at this point in life.
And there's,
you know,
there's
like,
a difference too, because like Revo's an influencer. Hands
I'm not
down.
an influencer.
Yeah, 500,000 on TikTok, but he offering education. He's got real talent with his music, and I mean, I'm not talking little like here's my CD. We don't play CDs. We
Yeah.
use the card. He's a real talent, and that's what you have fans.
I think
Fans.
the job, because I don't even consider them fans. I got friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got fam.
A lot
Like
of friends.
I got a lot of friends all over the world that are into similar things. But as I guess the word influencer is what triggers a lot of people. but understand your responsibility. If
Right.
you want to be an influencer, understand the responsibility you have for the next generation. That like they're watching you, they're paying attention. So when you're doing dumb shit, pouring syrup on your head and running into Dunkin' Donuts, sliding on the floor, like
rolling tray.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool.
Jay Sticky Icky.
Nice.
are y'all about to eat those gummies?
You want some gummies?
No, I don't want no.
good.
I'm
They're
good, bro.
medicated.
They are medicated.
Between
This
the
is the worst
shrooms and the
blunt I ever
MK
rolled.
Ultra weed that we smoked,
You know, the safety label wasn't on when I got them.
that's crazy.
You want a gummy?
No, I'm good, bro. I'm good, man.
Oh, it's so good.
That's intense.
I got diabetes. I ain't supposed to eat these, but I'm gonna have one more. Someone brought an EpiPen, right?
This is the worst blunt I ever rolled in. That's no lie.
No, this is the best backwoods blunt I ever seen. No such thing as a good backwoods blunt.
Once
Unless
I-
they want to sponsor. Backwoods. Backwoods. Call me Swisher.
Yeah, no.
Man,
I
yeah.
would. I'll freaking strike.
You don't like Swishers?
Nah, dude. I don't even want. It's no hate to Swisher, but
That
y'all
was
shit
a little
sucks.
hate to Swisher right there.
It's just that it's very.
Help us Swisher humanity.
money.
That's
It
what I'm
feels
talking
very
about.
fake.
I'm gonna restart this over. I'm gonna use this magazine.
Like it just feels fake. It doesn't even feel like tobacco. It just feels like it's
because it was
plastic.
supposed to be smoked at like a cigar back in the day for poor people,
Yeah, exactly.
and it was the first evolved blunt that evolved into weed blunts. Like
But we've evolved past
Swishers
that.
and Optimos.
That's like saying you still want to play basketball in Chuck Taylors because they used to in the '60s. Like shoes are better now.
Yeah, that's true.
You can get like hemp wraps. There's just better stuff that probably don't have like rat poison in them.
Right. So hush is
Facts. Like, well, I'm not saying that that's what brand, but you got to worry about
Hey,
that
we
stuff
let
with
smoke
most
these?
consumable products.
Yeah.
You know, most consumable products, you can't even go into a convenience store and really get anything that's actually good for you. Not
classic.
even the water, the Tylenol, none of that
Facts.
stuff is good for you.
Facts.
And that's like, that's one thing that I would like to say too is like,
I'm just grabbing a lighter.
no worries. Whoa. No.
A little aggressive over there.
Well, nice to meet you.
You're either watching
know?
on Twitch or my OnlyFans page.
That was like the. Are y'all basketball fans at all or no?
I don't give the time.
Not at all.
Damn. Well, if
Should've
anybody
known
out
that,
there
though.
saw the owner of the Clippers in the last game, he celebrated after a play. I'll show y'all.
Clippers
and
are
he
a basketball team.
dick grabbed each guy next to him aggressively in celebration.
Well, I know
It
that's
was
what
like
they do in the sports. yeah.
Standing like, oh, but he's like an old white dude. It was wild, and the camera caught it in the broadcast. Very strange. But
That's
shout out to
crazy.
him. His name is Steve
That
Ballmer.
just ruined my ending for the show today.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna congratulate you for such a great show.
Yeah, it's all right.
Thanks, guys.
No, trust me. When you see it, it'll make your day.
This here's a hush pre-roll kind of.
Yeah. So yeah, I actually I'm having a little trouble with that. So these
That backwoods still going?
Yeah.
See, this is why we like hush pre-rolls right here. If you're smoking on a
They're
hush
easy to
pre-roll,
go.
I'm already smoking. I'll be done with this before he figures out how to make those two
I'm
ends
telling you,
together.
man,
I'll
I'm
tell you that
having a
right
hard
now.
time. This is a hard one. But I just always like to smoke a good old backwood, you know.
I
when I'm
feel
around.
it, bro. I feel
But
it.
the convenience of the pre-rolls, it's amazing. Like if you're at
This is
a beach
classy.
or whatever.
I feel classy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I could smoke this in a suit.
I
That
feel
feels like
left
I'm gonna
out.
fuck myself up. It's gonna spill on me and shit.
Yeah, I don't know if this is.
Am I supposed to light up now? Is this like the
Yeah, you
segment?
should. I know. Well, you know what? This show.
I was
like,
planning on
everybody's
passing
gonna
this
guess.
thing, but I'm scared.
No,
it's
now
gonna fall apart.
might as well not. Yeah.
But yeah, here, try one of these actually.
No,
Light
I
that
got
up.
this. I
Okay.
got MK Ultra for my guy.
Yum
Did
yum.
you just turn down the guest pre-roll
That's
to
okay.
smoke your own?
Well, he's
MK
a
Ultra?
guest too.
He's
Big
a-
Red.
we're all
So you
guests.
say let's smoke that one later. I'm smoking your hush
man.
right now though.
It's all good. We'll get them in
This hush
rotation.
is delicious. So glad I get it all to myself.
So, one thing that we did do since we became legal, and what I like to call it is kind of like prohibitionists, you know, since we've always been on the front lines. And kudos to you guys for helping all the people that have fallen soldiers, you know, that we're out there, you know, trying to, you know, how corrupt the system is and things.
Water.
Need
water.
water.
guy never brings the water. You guys thirsty?
Yeah.
He's too busy rapping this.
What were you
bringing
saying,
us
though?
water.
Oh, just you know, like people that have been doing this for a long time. You know, like we're prohibitionists. You know, like
is this,
there's
for
so
fucking
many
last
people
week?
that have came in that you know have come from corporate backgrounds that don't have any knowledge or aspect about
Do
it.
I gotta share
you
this
know,
with
that
them?
are you know using influencers or whatever to.
Sorry, dog. You see
Oh,
what he
yeah.
fucking gave?
Yeah, I
Open
saw
bottle.
it. That's
This all the water
I
he
tried
gave
to
me
keep
right
a
here.
straight face, but bro just found like a half-laid bottle of
That's
water on the
it.
ground.
Mad
That's for
Max.
the.
So you like, here you go, bro.
I got it
Go
hidden now
nuts.
though.
It's like water world. Like this is
Yeah.
filtered Anthony piss.
That shit was in the back of his car for sure.
That's why he was late. He was supposed to get water, and that's,
Yeah,
that's last
that's what
week
he
water.
got.
I'm telling you that. It tastes like last week water.
I
Like
feel
there's
it,
no
bro.
lid to that fucking bottle.
I feel it. Wait, who got that lighter?
There you go.
This is the most stoner shit of all time. This is so disjointed.
As soon as you were like, I took mushrooms today, I'm like, well, fuck
Yeah,
this one.
fuck, I guess we're just throwing this one up in the air.
Fuck
All
this
right,
one.
fine.
Rock on.
You were at Kush Talk this weekend. What'd you think?
Yeah,
Awesome
it was
or
good.
lame?
It was cool. It was our first event back. The only problem I ever have with the location, you know, and the heat. It's such a drag
104 degrees, not the best
that
to do a.
you know we can't
with
get
the
any
blacktop, too,
licensing.
you're getting 10 more degrees, probably about 114 because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
on the blacktop.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm
on
not
a
as red as my
blacktop?
shirt.
Dog, they had him, and so
Oh, y'all
him and one
tweaking.
other gentleman had the
Entrance right there,
place.
the front and the exit.
So which is right
Tweaking.
by the donuts for dollars
Yeah.
Yeah.
carpet. So they're getting all the heat from the cars. They're getting the blacktops adding 10, 20 degrees. It was
Yeah.
Apollo was.
It's making me
very
hot
angry
just
at
thinking
Kush
about
Talk,
it.
bro.
Yeah, it was hot sauce, that's for sure. We were
What's up with the heat? Is it always this hot? Because
No.
I've never lived in California before.
no. Normally we're 80s, you know, low or high 80s.
Yeah.
Normally, like you know, they're having a lot of climate issues, and
You got the
it's
lighter out.
Yeah, there's some shit.
it's a whole different segment to talk about, but it's some more.
It's
of
the
that
COVID, dog. The
conspiracy
COVID made the
stuff,
temperature
yeah.
go up.
It did.
They
It
COVIDed
did.
us.
They did some, because it's been hot.
They say, you know, like when you get your vaccine, you always feel 20 degrees cooler. So I mean, it feels like it's 72 for me. Where you're sweating your ass off.
I'm right in the middle. See,
I wasn't sweating until you started talking about how hot it's been outside. I'm telling you, it like placeboed my brain. It was like, no, it's been fucking
It was
hot.
the hottest event, and I mean, I've been done Vegas outdoor shit, and I mean, Kush Talk, you needed a couple recovery days, like just from the sun and the shit on your face.
Facts.
So, how can they find you? I tried to plug your Instagram.
yeah, they've got me shadow banned. The best thing to do is to go to our website right now. We've got a mailing list that you guys can sign up for. It'll give you updates on all our new events coming up. We've got our merch page up, and so like I was saying before, there's actually in all of the products that you get, you can redeem hush money from inside. And this is it's good online. You create an account and it puts it in the bank for you, and you can use it towards gear and
Hush, I remember
product,
this.
Yeah, product at participating
That's
locations.
been around
Yeah.
for a minute. I feel
Yeah.
like I have hush money from back. Is there
Yeah.
an expiration date on hush money?
No, but we've been working our way out of the analog to digital version, so the whole platform online is almost finished, and they enter their serial
I feel
number
like I
off
got
the
hella
line.
hush
So
bucks from back in the day. Like,
yeah.
Is it like stock? Is there an interest rate?
Well,
What's that?
the people are trying to get me to do like a Bitcoin type,
Yeah, that's what-
because I am going to offer products online that they can only get with hush money, you know, like certain exclusive items. So I don't know if I'm actually where they can actually buy the coins or they got to get the stuff, but it's still in, you know, preemptive stages.
What is
so
the website you can tell?
it's hushsupply.com, and that's where you can access us. Our Instagram and Facebook's the same, but it's got 2 underscores. And then you can find me. It's Bishop International with an underscore. But
What,
like
what
I
do you
said,
shadow banned on IG?
yeah. And then I'm in 30-day jail on Facebook as well.
Nice.
And they've been going back and finding stuff from over 2 years ago where I had put up where I was going to be
Yeah.
at Patient Appreciation Days with a picture of a nug.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they've
I
been
get that a
hitting me
lot.
because I've been going heavy on like I've been, you know, obviously the opposite of
Who owns
getting the
Facebook? Who's
V.
the guy from Facebook?
Mr. Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg.
Fuck you, Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
If you see this by some
Yeah,
strange
and he already knows.
coincidence, fuck
Fuck
you,
you,
dude.
Zuckerberg.
Like, I can't say it enough, bro.
Taking
You're the
people's
worst.
land in Hawaii. You
Yeah,
know?
man.
You heard about all
No,
that?
I
Just the
know,
fact that
dude.
He's got you
Yeah.
banned on 30 days. Fuck you,
No, it
Zuckerberg.
happens all the time. What happened to him has happened to me on TikTok. I'm just now getting out of it. But when I got shadow banned, all of a sudden they started picking out shit from last year. Just deleting out of the blue, like, oh, this violates community guidelines. Like, bro, no one's even watching this.
Yeah.
It's a year old. But once you get caught in the system,
Yeah.
they target your account and they'll try finding stuff. It's trippy, man.
So yeah, you gotta stay off your smartphones as we progress into this tyranny. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I only use a trap phone when I'm out. Like
Yeah.
I don't have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth capabilities. I don't ever upload from a
Today's
location
trigger
that
word
I'm
is
on
trap
Wi-Fi. You know.
phone.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you know,
Do you ever, like,
it's basically back to the basics. We gotta, you know, because
Mom, I want a trap phone.
this is we're progressing into the new world order,
Yeah.
and so like we're gonna take precautions until the time goes. You know, I mean, unfortunately, like I'm gonna have to hit up Mike to go get my groceries there pretty soon. So he got the passport card. So
Yeah, when it's time for that, I'm out of Cali.
I actually started my own garden, a year ago, and
yeah.
I'm
got
80%
got
sustainable.
chickens.
Exactly. So I recommend that to everybody. Try and
Yeah.
get your seeds and
We
grow
gotta
your
wrap
own.
it up.
Yep.
Get
Oh
your
man, we was
seeds.
just getting into the
You're
good
all
stuff
up
too.
in the
We're-
rabbit hole.
You
grabbing
come back
them, pulling
sometime?
on
I
his
can come
ankle.
back if you want to do a complete segment on that.
Hush
I'll blow up
Yeah,
your
supply.
because
phone,
I just
so-
want to kind of talk about
Dot
tripping.
com.
That's what I'm here for.
That's right.
I like
Absolutely.
that.
Plug your website.
It's hushsupply.com. You can reach us there. Put us on your newsletter so that we can get you information on all our upcoming events.
Hush
Um,
pre-rolls. Love
yep.
them. Thank you, brother, for coming on.
Absolutely, man.
Everybody get
Long
big
live
round
the
of applause.
legacies.
The Bishop.
Love you guys.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Absolutely, man.
Don't
Take care.
step on his feet. I thought he was going to get his
Okay,
pre-roll back.
man,
This one's mine.
That was solid. We gotta have a
We're
back
in the rabbit
to talk.
hole.
Yeah, next time let's just go in the rabbit hole. We've already laid the groundwork. Now let's just boom go in.
Just ready for the fucking haul in.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm talking about it. We can come up with code words for the trigger words, but that got me going.
Big shout out to Cannabis Capital. Oh shit! A
Is that the
real
trap
life
phone?
trap phone. So if you don't know, this is what we used in the 90s. We just called them phones back then. But if you want to sell drugs and you don't want people to know where you're selling drugs from, not like legal dispensary stuff, but I mean, if you're just starting out, and you're still meeting the guy behind the Walmart and take 3 hours to show up, you told me to be there in 10 minutes, this is the phone you call from. Because you know what happens? When you take his money and he wants a refund, you throw this phone away. And it doesn't
Not
exist
break it.
anymore. But your mom can still call you on your good phone. Trap phone.
I was thinking about. I want somebody to make, somebody's got to come out with a new flip phone called a dumb phone. That's just like a smartphone, but it's dumb. Like it's got a VPN in it, and you know what I'm saying? Like some extra firewalls and shit. It's just called a dumb phone. I don't know why no one's done that.
Our next guest, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show from Green America. Somebody needs
No,
a
this is not
trap
mine.
phone.
This is yours. I don't know whose this is.
somebody else is.
You got the same one? That's
That's
crazy.
probably his phone. They just gave us a
parallel?
phone.
What parallel universe are we in?
Oh,
where we
that's
have two
Big
flip
Red trap
phones?
phone?
Of course, it's Big Red. I don't even feel legit no more. I feel like I gotta come back with a damn razor
No,
or something.
you'll wait. Next coming up.
Oh, it's Big Red time?
No, first we'll see.
Oh.
We'll get into his thing because Big Red is a spectacle and everybody's gonna want to listen. You're gonna look at Big Red and they're not gonna look at Will because Will's this big and Big Red's this big.
And we got, yep. That's
Oh,
fine.
and then, but I fucked up a segue. Whatever. We were drinking Jameson today. This show's sponsored by Jameson. Let's bring in from Green America because he put us on a giant billboard. So we
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
appreciate from one of the top
Shout out.
dispensaries in Paris, if not the best. I know it's the first. Welcome Will to the show. He's all Will. Come sit right here. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna fit Big
Let's
Red.
go,
You know what,
Will.
Will? You come.
No, I'll sit in the back.
I'll see.
Okay,
Okay,
no,
put, yeah. Put Reeve in the back.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna have some fun today.
Because I can just kind of
Will,
watch
come
over.
right here. He's gonna watch your back to make sure nobody from our giant studio back there comes and tries to snag you off. All right, yeah. It's not awkward at all. Come in,
I
bro.
think it's perfect.
How you doing? Welcome. I like it.
Oh, you broke the light.
You broke the light. Okay, we're doing great here. Cannabis Capital. Make sure you're watching us live on Twitch. This is what grown-ups do with our time. Do you have the lighter too?
Yeah.
We're free flowing today, Will. Will, are you the owner?
No, I'm not the owner.
What are you?
Head
of
right,
marketing?
general manager.
That's just as good as the owner, but you don't get in trouble with the cop show.
Yeah.
I'm just a subcontractor.
Am I still in the shot if I stand?
I don't stand, sit. I don't care.
Can I stand?
You sure can.
Okay, cool.
Reeve will be doing this through interpretive dance. So everything you say, he will be interpreting dancing so that the
I'm gonna sign
audience
it.
of interpretive dancers at home that can't understand how you talk will know as he imitates the butterfly through the willow tree.
Should I talk in different notes so that way he does
That makes it better. That adds the more depth I have to work with.
He's just
Have
standing.
some hush. Where's Green America located?
Paris, California. It's
P-E-R-R-I-S. It's not France.
1173 Harley Knox Boulevard, Paris, California.
And how long have you been with them?
God, man, feels like forever, man. We've been just kind of going at it. They've been open for about 3 years. We're just growing, man. We're in the middle of a
He's on
renovation.
mushrooms, that's why he's haunting you.
I'm just vibing.
I'm vibing, but I'm feeling his vibe.
Yeah.
It's like pushing
I'm
on me. I
sending
feel
it.
it. I feel the mushroom vibe.
Yeah, somebody's gonna be pushing on you.
I'm just glad I'm not the last at the end of the show.
Oh, we think it's
Yeah,
like Richard
it's
Dawson
okay.
in Family Feud.
Yeah.
Like everybody gets a little handshake.
Right.
And I file, so it's soft.
Yeah.
Green America, why do you love it then?
I love it because I love the customers. It fits the name. We Green America. It's one of the things I love the most. Is it's really Americans, man. We got from bottom to the top and back and forth, all different ages, and I get to see them all, and they're awesome customers. So it kind of encapsulates Green America. I know.
No, it's
You
him.
touched so
It's
many
him.
fingers.
I'm sorry. Keep going. He fucked up.
No, but no. Honestly, it's the customers to the name. Everything actually fits what you would think it is. It's a
So did you, like in your own personal experience, did you do the black market before you came into the legal? Allegedly.
allegedly. Yeah, I was gonna say
Allegedly.
allegedly. Can I do the fifth?
How do you feel it allegedly is now?
It's tough. It's tough. The things that you guys were talking about before, I face that every day with all the social media marketing, things we can say on the billboard. Right. So even putting those billboards together, it's really, the laws are tough. I mean, the marketing is really tough in this
No
business.
call to action.
Right.
Which means you can't say we have the best
Right.
pot in town.
And almost nobody's fighting for us. I mean, we've actually talked about doing like a type of like some kind of
Fighting
hemp
for dispensaries?
association. No, kind of like some kind of union or something that we can do.
Yeah,
Because that's the thing is I mean, we get beat up every day from all different ends.
Yeah.
Which I don't always like to get into, you know, right?
It's definitely the
Exactly.
pinata.
So
I used
so
to
it's a
own
big
dispensaries,
difference.
You
Yeah.
know, when it was medical or whatever you want to call it, front door, back door shit. Nobody cares about
Yeah.
the dispensary because
You're still looking over your shoulder. It's just a different one.
Right.
Right. It's not those guys. It's
Dealers
these guys.
hate
Right.
ya, the customers hate
Right.
ya.
I've gone through 2 inspections in like a month and a half. It was like the pandemic went like this and they showed up.
Really?
Right. Yeah. So.
That's because they have to do stuff to get their funding. So a certain
Yeah.
time of year, you'll watch everybody get raided by tanks and 500
Yeah,
armed
right.
people jumping through
It's-
the window.
right, it's a
'Cause they have to
little-
go,
it's
okay, we needed
different.
500 armed people and 2 tanks last
Yeah.
year. We're gonna have to ramp that up this year.
Well, and that's the thing that we try to do at the store is really try to bring a vibe of just you're shopping for anybody, right? And so even though when we got the inspections, people felt like they were almost like raids.
Did you want some of this?
No, it's a week old.
This is all
Right?
we get here. This is what I got paid in
I stop
today.
at 6 days, and then it has to have a cap.
Yeah. No cap.
Right? No cap.
No cap. No safety.
Right? No cap, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a random question, but is there like a weed lobby? Like, you know, like lobbyist groups?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know.
Good
for
answer.
Sure, but
No.
you know.
Whoever the beer companies have is their
Right.
lobbyist group.
Yeah.
We need them.
Cannabis has lobbyist groups, and that's why you'll find products like Delta 8 right now
Yeah,
are
Delta
getting
8's big.
kicked out of states because the cannabis lobbyists have paid, the groups that fund them have paid so much money
Yeah.
to legalize that it's taking business away from
Away
them.
from them.
So you'll see them, you'll see when the big weed or whatever the hell you want to call them jumps in and starts making things happen. That's not always for your best.
Yeah, I'm not
interest.
saying I want big weed as much as we just need. Because this is another random question.
I want big weed. Wait, tell me.
Fuck you, Zimmerman.
If I wanted to make moonshine,
Zuckerberg, whatever the hell his name is.
no, because if I wanted to make beer right now, I just can do that. Like I can just start making beer in my garage or whatever, right?
You want to get fucked? Grow corn. Try and grow corn without the proper licenses.
But what I'm saying is like alcohol has just gained this reputation, and a lot of that has come through the lobbyist groups and through advertising over decades and decades and decades. But now it's just normalized. That's all weed needs is better branding.
Right. Amen to that one. Right. I agree, man.
You know, I talked
But
about
it's the
children with
frequency.
cancer earlier.
Yeah.
Nothing out of
What's
them.
up, Scott?
Nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it time?
Hey, what are you gonna stand next
Oh,
to
it's
him?
history time. Yeah, you should.
You can. You want to stand next to him?
Can you pass me?
You
the
don't
glass,
want to
brother?
stand next
Yeah,
to
bro.
him? Like you would, but there's a chair. This day in history. So we got a segment that I'm obligated to. Like he took a bullet for me, so now I have to let him on every fucking show, right? This day in
Honestly-
history, brought to you by Cannabis Capital.
Don't let it fool you. This is the best part.
These are real. This is the best part of the show. Do your thing, man. You need a rap, Anthony? You got a rap for him? No? Fuck you. All right. Here we go. This day in history. Serious shit.
Scott Migdal for This Day in History, July 5th, 1994. I was asking my friends, what big company premiered in 1994? I was at a big pool party. I was like, no, no. Amazon.com, 1994, July 5th, premieres. So at the time, I was building websites. I was building servers for town halls and police departments. So I was a computer expert. I had just finished a big contract with the federal government as a supreme server builder and webmaster. So I saw Amazon. I actually wrote it into my browser and then typed it, brought the site up, and I was like, oh, Amazon.com.
Did you buy the stock? They were selling it to everybody.
No.
Me either.
No. I had stock at the time, but it was not on in the New York Times to buy list at the time. It was $3 a
I
share
trust the Times.
back then. But Amazon, of course, grew into the monster mega company that it is today. So
Have you ever
Facts.
taken mushrooms?
no.
He's on mushrooms.
Why you keep telling people?
I want him to know in case you jump
Just
on
let
him, he
him
doesn't think
slip
it's
on-
weird.
I'm sending him. That's why he's so
You
excited.
could rub his belly while he talks. He'll like it.
Amazon is a single word
Doesn't miss a
domain. So they had to buy that domain from an ICANN provider. They couldn't go to GoDaddy for $10, okay? So Amazon had to pay for that name, built the site, and when I went to the site, it was books. I was like, oh, okay, books. I actually put it in my search engine that I was building at the time, and we went from there. I do buy from Amazon. I do deal with Amazon on a professional
too high for
basis,
this.
so Amazon.com.
Buy Amazon. That was this day in history.
Wait,
Big Red, come on in, Big Red. Let's bring
Bye.
it. Scoot over.
Bye.
Let's get Big Red.
Split
Don't
five
fucking
to one.
slip slop
They're
today.
trying to get into the Dow as a.
Did I hear someone
as a
needing some
deal.
weed, so I'm coming fresh?
Wait, hold
Wait,
on.
did
There's so
Anthony-
much
now
happening.
bring-
I'm trying to get stock
every-
advice.
Scott,
It's not split 5 to 1.
He's not gonna listen to you. Come on, bring the watermelon in. Plus, we're on a
Okay.
timer.
Oh, I forgot it's watermelon.
You trying to fucking
This
watermelon
day,
with Scott advice
this
on
day in
Amazon.
history,
Oh, yeah.
we're going to be talking about
Watermelon.
watermelon, which is a vegetable and a fruit.
Is this Big Red or Big Red's younger brother? Right
Well,
here, huh?
let me tell you what. Break me down if you will, but I love it.
Whoa.
Never light a blunt with your lighters, boys.
This is
Start that shit on fire
Your whole
quick.
You look just like fucking Chris Farley.
Well,
like,
no, I was,
holy shit, bro.
You know, it's a crazy resemblance that I do rock.
Holy
And I
shit.
tell you, anytime you're done with this fine fabric, boss, let me get it. I'm gonna
No,
pump that
no, not
jacket.
this
Okay. So on this day, we are going to celebrate the watermelon. Me and my boy Will here, we thought about it, and we're thinking, what the fuck do we really want to talk about? We want to talk about Head Stash, first of all. And so my segment is Head Stash Mondays. I like to find out what everybody's smoking out there. I told everybody on the gram, Maniac fans, Levitate fans, everybody out there, you guys hit us up because we want to know what you're smoking. And so we decided to dedicate today to what, Will?
Basically watermelon. The summer fruit, right?
Added the vegetables, so you get your fruits and veggies in every serving.
Electrolytes.
So what we got here is West Coast Cure watermelon zittles. It should be in everybody's
Yes,
head
yes.
stash without a question at all.
Testing at 30%.
30%. Oh my God, hillbilly. And so check this out.
Beautiful nug.
Look at these nugs. So this is what we're smoking on our head stash. Child-proof and hillbilly-proof, clearly. So we're gonna pop that out.
This ain't the MK Ultra.
Check
Uh-oh,
this
look at
shit out.
Tight.
Fire
frosty,
fucking from the mountain. So the
hairy.
best thing we could do with watermelon zittles is smoke it out of a classic watermelon pipe for the summers.
That's cool. That's the tiniest watermelon I've ever seen. For the biggest guy.
Dang.
He's like, give me something that just fits
You want to
right
use
like
a
this.
fresh watermelon.
It's like an apple.
So
for
we're
you.
gonna let the boss man have a hit of watermelon zittles out of a fresh watermelon, sponsored by Green America
Feels
and Fancy H Produce. Yeah! What's your head stash out there, people? Let me know. We're not done with our head stash offerings. We know what's up. When we're talking fire from the mountain, you know what we're talking about, Big Reds.
It's like summertime.
We also got
Maven Genetics.
Raven Genetics. I am just a
This reminds
loyal.
me of the first time I had sex. Like you taste it. This is what was in my mouth.
Oh yes, I am in love with Maven.
Try this.
Nature, man.
Maven's a local
Probably
grower,
not showing up
seed
on the green screen.
to sale, correct?
What you mean?
That
Oh, yeah,
boy's
you
a boss on point.
Whatever the background
Oh,
is, you're just smoking
fuck.
out
In
of
my
it.
head stash, I love to have anything Maven. I'm just such a junkie for his products. I didn't get that grenade that they offered. You
Yeah.
see that? They had that
No,
grenade
oh,
stuff.
it was awesome. Yeah.
Damn it, that went so fast.
Flower bomb. Too.
Yeah,
You look
flower bomb.
just
Was it a
like
flower
Chris
bomb?
Farley, like,
Huh?
holy
Grenade.
shit.
You didn't know that?
Dude, when you had the beard and you said it, I was like, but now, like, holy
Come
shit.
on, let's do some skits. I told you, it's gonna be me and Revo on the streets fighting crime.
I fucking...
We're gonna fucking go for it, boss. We're gonna get out there.
100%.
Yeah, you know what? That's right. We're gonna be a handle of business, but check
You're
it
like
out.
a buff Chris Farley. I know you want to keep doing the commercial. but
Yeah, Chris Farley was my alter ego and a very good friend of mine. Oh, what's in our head stash jar?
hitting his watermelon.
Of course, is the Big Reds baller jar. Baller jar, Big Rojo, rocking that shit. If you're ever been to a Maniac
Everybody want to hit a
or
watermelon?
Levitate, you would know.
Want to hit a watermelon?
What's
You don't
up?
want to hit a watermelon?
I want to hit the watermelon.
You want to hit the watermelon?
Of course.
Fun fact.
Hold on.
Oh, well, oh no.
I have fun fact.
My boss, get in here.
Yeah.
Get Bishop, get in here. This
Wow.
fucking, I did not even recognize.
Well, this
I knew
tastes like
this
watermelon.
man, but you know me. I have sent you his posts. I have forwarded his stuff to you to educate America. This is the fucking man. I got goosebumps when I figured out who the fuck you were. Because my brain's a little slow. When I caught on to that's actual
You don't
Bishop,
want Red
guys.
getting
You know I have
goosebumps
sent you
around
this.
you.
I have sent everybody your stuff, boss.
Cheers to that, man.
Yep.
Amen.
Spread the truth.
He's going to make you hold his pocket. Watch him. It all starts with that big watermelon hit.
Look at that.
I like you, little
Watermelon. The true king of summer is the watermelon. It's actually watermelon, is how it's actually pronounced, I believe. Who else would like to hit the sacred melon? Would you like to hit the sacred melon? You want a fresh green hit in the sacred melon?
All you hear is the word watermelon repeating every 0.3 seconds from different areas of the room. I'm like, oh, this is totally a watermelon thing.
It
Like,
is.
it's like the end of a Beatles song. You
Yeah,
know,
well,
watermelon,
think about it.
watermelon, what?
Summer.
Smoke pot.
At the end of summer, what is everybody eating at their venues in parks and picnics?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. You gotta be fancy with that
Watermelon.
watermelon.
That is fancy.
It's gotta be fancy with
Mon
watermelon.
frere.
I know that's probably improper way to pack a bowl, but we're gonna be a little wild today. So get ready.
All right.
Watermelon dab, watermelon bongs. Whoa, let's make it hit. Look at that! Saw! That's how you fucking do it. And then check this out. You even got some watermelon dabs.
Yep. Watermelon cookies.
Watermelon cookies. So
Brought to you by
when you ask what's
Galaxy.
in my head stash, I like to be in style. I like to roll with the best of the best because I am one stuck up, picky, pot smoking hillbilly from hell. And I like
Smoking
that
out of a watermelon, talking about how stuck up he is.
Well, this is true.
this isn't organic. Yeah. No, this is Trader
It came
Joe's
from-
watermelon.
It
poor
came from
people.
Big Red Farm. Look, via Fancy H delivery.
This ain't that weird Walmart shit.
No.
Everyone just got quiet.
You're right.
From
From the mountain.
I've wanted to tell you for so long.
Woo!
And I-
Damn.
I feel like red keeps us young.
Shoot.
Keeps the spirit.
it's
You're
too
like
late now.
the
There's
spirit.
no-
Was it an Amazon fact?
No, bro. It's not that.
You want some watermelon?
No.
Who would like to hit the sacred watermelon?
Oh, no. Thank you.
Again.
I'll smoke
Happy
this.
watermelon.
Smoke
Happy Watermelon Day. We gotta find out when the real Watermelon Day is properly
Right.
celebrated.
Yeah.
I'm doing this watermelon. Get this? Watermelon
It's
W.
so good at it.
For
man.
watermelon.
It tastes so good.
It tastes so
It
good.
tastes so good.
So in your head stash diaries, make sure you have a watermelon,
Right.
a variety of watermelon strains. And if you're not doing anything on 710, come out and see us at Green
Right.
America.
710.
710, I'll be there with the smoker rocking some fire ass barbecue. And so you come up, mention this show, I got a free sandwich for you.
Yeah, so 710, we're going to have lots of bands. We got Corey Clark from American Idol coming. We got somebody coming from Bulgaria, a supermodel who does EDM, piano, and DJing at the same time. Some reggae
Why do you say
bands.
supermodel first? Like the other things seem like a deeper person. Like she's like a classical piano. She's also a supermodel.
Because you know
That's how
why.
it got-
She's
that's how it got
sexy as
told
fuck.
to
You
me.
know
Look at all
why.
the great things she can do.
She can do a lot of things, piano and DJ at the same time, right?
While taking
But
a
she'll
side
tell
view
you she's
picture
a
for
supermodel
Instagram.
first. She'll tell you she's a supermodel
Right,
first.
and then
too.
we got Wiley Timber, who's another artist, model. She was a Maxim model. So lots of different people. Diverse.
Yeah, diverse my ass.
Diverse
We
like
got
the
a
watermelon.
model, we got a model.
Hand me the
No,
sacred
this
And
one's
we got
watermelon.
Big
left-handed.
Red.
Yes.
This
Awesome
one's
food.
right.
Tell me about the mashed
Tell me
potatoes.
this ain't
I
a
actually
model.
forgot.
Look at this Instagram fabulous thing. You want to go viral?
Hillbilly
This is where
up.
it's at.
Hillbilly up. So we're gonna be doing a really beautiful cheese potato.
Yeah.
A cheese potato.
Yeah, I take big trays of
Salt,
freshly parboiled
pepper,
potatoes,
garlic.
cover it with cheese and garlic, set it in the pit and let it smoke. So it's a crispy, smoky, deliciously fucking tasty as fuck.
Tell me you don't think
cheese
of Big
potato.
Red every time you cook meat now.
I do.
I'll
like,
also
I'm
be
salt,
doing a
pepper,
whole
garlic.
beef
3
shoulder,
ingredients. That's all
which
you
is a
need.
massive cut of beef that we're gonna
Yeah.
smoke
Yeah.
and do giant pulled beef sandwiches. Everybody's told to pull pork, but you heard of pulled beef? You know what I mean? Don't you pull my beef, you pull beef.
Oh, like pot roast.
Yeah.
No, it's like pot roast. It is actually like pot roast, smoked pot roast.
Yes, it's pot roast.
Barbecue.
But
Barbecue.
it's called pulled
Smoked.
beef, and I had it in Texas at a little dive bar when I was out doing my stuff and you know, doing my thing. And I got this $10 sandwich, and it tasted like beef ribs in between 2 buns. And I said, "How the fuck did you make this?" I
From
waited at the
Bulgaria.
bar forever, and then I finally got into the kitchen, because that's what I do when I was out traveling, is work my way back to get the secrets of barbecue from the OGs of barbecue. Because I don't want to learn off Guy Fieri, you know. But I love that man. Don't get me wrong. But I like to get back where the
I
real
love
people
Guy
are coming
Fieri.
from. I
He's
love
like
the
my
hillbilly.
twin. Like,
I actually
Yeah.
saw him at a convention.
like
the
a
guy is the
uglier
coolest guy
me.
ever.
When he named his barbecue company Motley Crue, I was like, I love you. I love you.
Yeah.
Motley Crue is one of my favorite bands of all time.
Yeah.
How did you end up back there?
Get up there. He can sit on my shoulders. We can go. But yeah, so you know, head stash is really important. I asked everybody to send in what they're smoking, you know, because if I'm gonna be on every Monday, what I want to make sure we're doing is we're definitely discussing Fire Flower, and we got some corporate brands here for sure. But if you know anything about these guys, they're local Californians that are putting the work in. You know what I mean? Jake Kerr's no joke. His dads are lawyers, the Pop Brothers-in-law, and so freedom fighters and badasses.
His
I believe.
dad is the Pot Brothers.
I believe so. That's what I heard. Have to check that fact. Check that fact so I don't get too bad. But anyways, I know that
Is that
Maven
a fact? Somebody in the back?
Big Red said it. It's fact.
could be fact. Is it fact?
Fact. It's fact.
Fact.
Oh,
Hurrah!
check them out.
Saving human beings.
They're all about shut the fuck up when you're talking.
Yeah,
to
shut the fuck up Fridays. Who doesn't know that one? Excuse me. I probably need water, but I know there's none.
No, bro. Here.
I'm good.
Allow
You've been
me.
vaccinated. No, I've been
Allow
vaccinated
me.
too. I ain't saying.
I'm
But
vaccinated. Do you need a shot?
I'm good. I don't trust you. I don't know what they put in it. You
I
got
don't want
quiet.
to drink it and you look thirstier
Right
because
when
I'm
you started
drinking
drinking it, you got really quiet.
it. Hey,
You started scaring me.
it's good water.
I got nervous.
I could try and spit some back.
So, if you will send in what you're smoking, come see me on Friday night, Maniac, or Tuesday, 11 to 8, and we might have some goodies for you. But we got a lot of cool stuff that we're focusing on here, so please send in what you're smoking. You know what I mean? And Mondays, I'd like to make sure that
Where
we're...
do they send to you? How do they reach you?
They reach me at my gram. That is big, bro. Big Red's G's. Big Red _ G's. Hit me up. Tell me what you got going on. Let's see what you're smoking.
I
You know, I
smell
post
that one?
everything. Huh?
And
Can
then
I
for the
smell that right there
710
with the
thing,
red and yellow
You want to go to
No, right
Green
there.
America.
This one?
dot
Oh,
green.
yeah. My
Green
baller
America
jar.
dot green, or you can go to our Instagram, which
That's
is
called
Green American _
Purple Squirrel Nipple.
He's like, I made that out of myself.
This is called Dragon Nipple. And the reason we
Big
call
Red's
this...
one of them guys that has sex in the garden. You know, like he brings his girl out there and they just get it
We
everywhere.
call it
and
Dragon
He's
Nipple.
like, these are all part of me. I put myself in every plant.
Because if you smoke this, you'll be so stoned, you'll be dragging yourself to the kitchen to eat, and you'll be dragging your nipples. That's why we call it Dragon Nipple.
We skipped a guest over today.
It's called Dragon Nipple. Get it? Dragging your nipples? We call it Nipple Out Monday. Nipple Out Monday.
Nipple out, hashtag nipple out Monday. Free the titty.
But
Free the titty
anyways,
hashtag.
you know, our
I'm like, we
celebration
still have
of the...
so much show left. What did we do
What time
different?
is it?
It's like 55. We still have like 5 minutes.
We can
I feel
breathe
like
and
we've been on for
smoke,
like
right?
4 hours.
So let's
Forever.
twist, boss. Let's smoke some hush.
Yeah, let's smoke.
Wait,
It's watermelon.
wait.
It's
Holy
watermelon.
fuck!
See,
Is it
you
watermelon?
think, bro.
We
That-
got a watermelon joint from
That's
India!
the universe. That's the universe.
No fucking way.
Right?
So, if anybody knows it,
I forgot to mention
Yeah, we got a watermelon J.
Fucking watermelon.
How the fuck did
We
that
ain't
work
selling
out?
this to Viceland today.
This is really, really intense. Excuse me, as we celebrate the watermelon today.
If I would have known, I would have worn more watermelon themed watermelon.
I have a watermelon suit.
What?
It wouldn't show up. You'd just be black stripes.
Hold on, I need to hear more about this.
Right?
Well, I celebrate the watermelon frequently. I think it is a delicious fruit. Now this is a vegetable. It's very diverse.
The flavor of the fruit.
Well, it's a
Veggie
fruit
and a
and a
fruit.
vegetable.
Right, because it has
Most people
seeds.
don't know this. It's
If
both.
it has seeds, it's a vegetable.
Every
Fun
slice
fact,
of watermelon has exactly
watermelon
10
cannabis
seeds in
doesn't
it.
taste like
Most people
watermelon.
don't know this.
Tastes like cannabis.
Pine is the major terpene in watermelon, so it's very
If
fresh.
you want to win on the giveaway
Holy
to get
shit.
entries for next week,
Taste this.
you just gotta Instagram
Watermelon
us.
paradise.
Trap phone.
Fire from the mountain, badass. That just escalated my
We should get it sponsored.
my love.
From trap phones?
Yeah.
Oh, my
man.
God.
Who used to make trap phones? That's
They
still
still
not
make
around
the ones that
anymore.
you can
Yeah,
buy
I got a
at
trap
Really?
phone. Yeah. They call them track phones though.
Yes. Yeah, we should get a sponsorship with Track Phone. Tell
Track
me,
phone.
Tap into that.
Track phone.
7-Eleven track phone.
Into
We want a
that.
watermelon track phone though.
Track Phone, hit us up, yo. We're
That way
doing
we
it
can
already.
celebrate a head stash.
If you're
track
trying to
phone
make it
Monday.
in the cannabis industry but can't afford the licensing, hit us up at Track Phone. We'll get you started.
I'm telling you, man.
Head stash Mondays. Make sure you're showing us what you smoke, cause that's
What's a
what
head
we're here
stash?
to talk
That's your
about.
personal shit.
We want to know.
Like there's the shit that we show you we smoke versus what we really smoke.
Yeah,
it's
truth,
your
truth
stash.
be told. Head stash is what everything's about, and so there's a lot of brands out there
Come on,
that
you
are
smoke
spitting
weed.
fireballs, you know what I mean? And that's why I come to Green America, because you guys fucking lay it down. You always try to find that fire for us, Rami and Kev out there, boss man. And so you're gonna be able to find my baller jars and my ground product on the shelf at Green America as well. We got a great relationship going. You can see that we're working together. We'll be out there on 710.
Because we blended them. That's why
Right.
it seems so fucking long, right?
Who knows? I think it's just the watermelon
A
vibe
blend
that
of
makes you
goodness.
relax.
A watermelon blend,
Yes.
right?
It's
Summer
like
blend.
a longer time. But I would like to bestow
It's
this
also the
gift to
weed.
you
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
in the honor of nipples and watermelons.
Nipples and watermelons. Brought to you by Track Phone here at 7-Eleven.
And hillbillies.
Right.
And hillbillies. So
You guys,
comes.
we'd like to thank everybody, first of all, the Bishop. Check them out. Bishop International. Hush.
Can't believe I got to
helping
meet
us
Bishop.
Save humanity.
I
Not
can't
Swisher
believe it.
humanity, but I'm down for it. Big Reds _GS. Also, Green America, 710 is going to be great down there. Make sure you go down there. Somebody from American Idol is going to be there.
Mike will be hosting.
Bring your mixtape. This dude is ready. Corey, you tell him Medi Mike sent you. Corey wants to hear your mixtape. And send him your mixtapes. He will get you on American Idol.
That's a great plug.
What is Corey Clark's favorite vegetable / fruit?
Watermelon.
Come on, we all know that.
Can you lead us out with the watermelon song?
Yes, please.
Whoa, 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 watermelon!
The one you
I
sent me
love
was a lot.
watermelons. I sing about them all day long. The true king of summer is the watermelon. Why don't you try my fucking bong?
Thanks for watching Cannabis Capital. It's Medicinal Mike, R33vo all the way in the back of the studio with the green screen. Looks like he's 40 feet back. Thank you to Scott Migdal right here with This Day in History. Thank you, Benji Reyes, for showing up. Green